Hello. Who's all in my stream? Who's here? Who is present? Who is gonna type I was here chat when we finish Prey? Is this my last? Yeah, this is my last save. I need this. I need this to, like, conclude. I don't want it to finish. I need it to conclude. That's a different thing. Welcome everyone. I'm just hopping straight into the game. Don't mind me. While I'm on this lovely black screen, please welcome today's... I need to pick up a cuter name for this. Today's homeless, abandoned, tiny... It's a shiny Charmander. It's gold. Do you want a gold Charmander? Well, we can discuss that later, like, in the ad break. Okay. So we got onto the ship. We found out that our family is broken. Have you found the prey yet? Yes. Oh, I didn't pick that up. The prey is quite clearly me, I think. Today's little bastard. Okay, I'm kind of nervous because they've been telling, you know, it's not just that we're getting closer to the conclusion and something is obviously going to happen. There may be some kind of earth-shattering reveal. We haven't found the murderous chef impersonator. He's been missing for several streams. Oh, hello.
I'm told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the TranStar books. It's true. I do solve people problems. Your workmates hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes. Maybe you can save them, but you'll have to come out of the walls, Rat. Life support. The clock is ticking.
Oh. Oh, God.
Dal's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay. There's nothing I can do from here, and none of the doors are responding.
Well, I have to hack something, so they'll just give me a minute. I don't have a choice. Welcome back to the hacking game, everyone. The game where I hack things. On a time limit. In front of several people. This is the game. Okay. Whew.
If you can help, do it quick. Or this is the last time we'll be talking.
Alright, I have... Okay, what do you want?
Salazar's right to be alarmed, though her assessment is mistaken. Dahl is manipulating the oxygen and nitrogen mixture. With nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere, anyone in the cargo bay will asphyxiate far more quickly than had he simply cut the oxygen. I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
Alright,
Morgan?
yeah?
Wait, you said Morgan had gotten medical supplies for you. Were you injured?
Nerves. A lot of them shoving.
Okay, let me just check my ammo levels. My ammo's doing pretty good. Let's eat a lemon. What do I do about this?
What? Could barely.
What do I do about this? I just realized when I was mentally tracking what I was going to do when I restarted the game up, my next task is disable the tech officer who is like forcing a lockout of the station, so we can't really control anything, and you know he's using that to manufacture tons of the metal sandwiches that keep shooting me. My real task is to stop that from happening, and it's on the exterior. So all I was going to do was like get outside and do that. And I just remembered that there is a there is a hatch to the outside in the place I just was. So did I just screw up by taking the doorway back? I wasn't thinking. He's threatening to suffocate everyone in the cargo bay. I may be able to restore oxygen via oxygen control regulators. How many people would you kill to redirect the trolley? How many people do you want to crush? Is it your fault if they die? I may be able to restore oxygen via the oxygen control regulators in life support, but Dahl will likely be waiting for me. Okay, well, I want to find him, though, because I want to incapacitate him. Damn, I didn't get very far with the treasure hunt. But if I go outside and disable the tech officer, then surely that revokes Dahl's control over the station. So then he wouldn't be able to suffocate everyone. So what is the difference between these things? Surely this would...
Yeah, was seeing spots.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna reload. I'm using this save as like my ending fork, unless there is some other thing that happens. I am just gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see what happens. I will revert this manual save if something goes wrong. But I'm gonna go straight outside. I remember where it is, I think. It's this way. Because I went outside before. Wait. Was it? It was this way, wasn't it? Or am I misremembering? The tech officer is right there. Oh, no, where was...
Thanks for your trust and support, my dear partner. I couldn't have made it this far without your help.
Yay! Thank you so much, Rainbow Dragon. Fimbish! I'm trying to. I'm just trying to remember where was the thing that took me outside? Was it down here? Oh, yes, it's here. It's here. I can get outside, and the tech officer should be like right there. It's really close. Thank you for subscribing. That's 5 months. I really need to make little like reward pictures, reward icons. Hello. I'm okay. So now that I've changed, now that I've loaded a different area, I'm probably gonna get all those calls, right? Hey, Michael Gravity. Yeah, here we go. Here's the calls.
I'm told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the
Where is it?
TranStar books. It's true.
Human call.
I do solve people problems. Your workmates hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes. Maybe you can save them.
Maybe I
but
can just
you'll have
disable
to come out of the walls, Rat. Life support. The clock is ticking.
I feel like he should have put a bit more emphasis on rat. Just a tiny bit.
Dal's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay.
Yes, that's horrible.
There's nothing I can do from here, and none of the doors are responding.
Yeah, that's awful. Do I need to shoot this
Atmosphere
thing? What is it?
controls are in life support.
Uh-oh.
If you can help, do it quick, or this is the last time we'll be talking.
What is shooting me? Oh, it's his guys.
Miss Elazar is right to be alarmed, though her assessment is mistaken. Dahl is manipulating the oxygen and nitrogen mixture.
Oh shit, I'm really dead. I'm so dead. Can I have soup, please? Shit,
With
me.
nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere, anyone in the cargo bay will
Ow.
asphyxiate far more quickly than Hyde.
Okay, I might have to deal with
Simply
these.
cut the oxygen. I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
Okay. Those things have pretty strong lasers, actually. Okay, I might have to do this a little slower. Hi, Michael Gravity. I've got my glue ready.
I'm told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the TranStar books. It's true. I do solve people problems.
Where is
Your
this thing,
workmates
though?
hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes. Maybe you can save them. But you'll have to come out of the walls.
So he's doing that to try and get me
The clock is ticking.
to show myself. Not because he well, he does want everyone dead. He doesn't care about
Morgan.
that.
Dal's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay. There's nothing I can do from here, and none of the doors are responding. Atmosphere controls are in life
Where is
support.
this thing?
If you can help, do it quick. Or this is the last time
It's like
we'll
it's
be
right
talking.
there. How is it so close?
Ms. Elazar is right to be alarmed, though her assessment is mistaken. Dahl is manipulating the oxygen and nitrogen mixture. With nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere, anyone in the cargo bay will asphyxiate far more quickly than had he simply cut the oxygen. I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
Okay, they can just float around in space full of glue, really, for all I care. Can you? There we go. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. What are you shooting? What are you shooting? I saw some kind of alien thing. Yeah. Tech officer is like there. Where the hell is that? What does that mean? What do you mean it's there? Why can't I reach it? I know it's on the exterior, and that's it. It's, oh, there's a technopath, and that is nothing like what I want. So no, goodbye. Sorry, carry on. What am I supposed to do? Where is it? I've never really figured this out. Is this a door of some sort? No. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Go away. The tech officer is aware of me, but inaccessible. Oh, shit, there's a door.
Commander Dahl, this is Casper. Morgan, you sighted. I repeat. Morgan, you sighted.
I shouldn't hack it. I should just be destroying this thing. So it's just one of the sandwich guys. Well, you're mine now, I guess.
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work.
Okay, there we go.
Taking what's left of my crew to the
Shut-
atmosphere.
No, no, no.
controls in life support.
I pressed the wrong button. They're still calling me. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead, guys. I pressed the wrong fucking button. Oh my god. Well, at least I know that this works. Why would I have gone? Why would I have followed his bait?
I do solve people problems.
To try.
Your
He
workmates
wanted to
hiding
make
in the
me
cargo
show
bay
myself.
are going to suffocate in a few minutes.
Why would I have done that instead of
Maybe
just
you can
shutting
save
down
them,
his control of the
but you'll have
station?
to come out of the walls,
I
Rat.
don't get it.
Life support. The clock is ticking.
Yes, it's bait. It's quite clearly bait. Why would I do that?
Morgan, Dal's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay. There's
Okay,
nothing I can
hang
do
on
from
guys,
here.
you're gonna have to watch me
And none of
hack
the doors
some
are
things
responding.
again.
Atmosphere controls are in life support.
Let's get this guy. Now that I know where to go, I'm gonna control these guys on the way. It is very Greebold. I mean, it's kind of realistic feeling, which is hey, feels like how a space station would actually be like.
You can help?
Do it quick, or this is the last time we'll be talking.
Jeez, these are so hard hitting.
Miss Elazar is right to be alarmed, though her assessment...
Thanks, January. I need to do this. Sorry. Whoop. Okay. Hashtag MyCubes. Hey, Bree.
With nitrogen
Okay, where's the
flooding
final
into the
one?
atmosphere,
They're now fighting
anyone
each
in the
other.
cargo bay will
That's
asphyxiate
fine. I
far
can
more
leave
quickly
them
than
to do
had he
that.
simply cut the oxygen. I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
Suit can just deal with it. Okay, I will quick save after this one so we don't have to continually hack these things. Do 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 do. Get in the fucking thing. Do 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 do. Whoops. No, come on. Come on, please. Please. Quick save. Wait, okay. Should I hack this thing or should I just destroy it?
Data Vault DV, Commander Dahl. This is Casper.
No,
Morgan,
shut
you-
up. Don't alert him. You were immediately made unconscious by me. You cannot tell anyone what's happening. Here we go. Done. Okay. Hello, everybody.
Service
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work.
Rip.
I'm taking what's left of my crew to the atmosphere controls in life support. We're going to clear out Dahl's shit-can operators and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
Ripped. Ghost Job Intercept D operation.
Dahl populated his entire crew with customized brains. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes in a machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the Arboretum. We have important work to do.
Okay. He's ready to meet. There's a techno thing down there, but I'm gonna leave it. All right. So apparently, that solved the problem. Which I was so second guessing it. Like, oh no, he suddenly wants me to go to a specific place of his choosing. Otherwise, people are gonna die. Oh, I'd better be a hero and go save them. No, wait. Why don't I just stop him from doing that? Okay. I can go to Arboretum. I still want to... Hang on, I still need to do this. Presumably, I still will have a confrontation with Dahl, even if I do the main story section. I'll presume that, and I'll make another quick save. And also, something kind of funny happened. I was trying to make a save, and it said I had run out of saves. I'd done too many saves, and I think it's like 20. And I was like, when was the last time a game said, sorry, you've made too many saves? Like, okay? Is that real? I don't trust anything. I mean, maybe that's a real limitation, or maybe there is some kind of reason for... Oh, wait a second. Hey, Moon. There's the Earth. That's one of the pods. At some point, I spotted... What's that? What is that? Interloper. Woo! What is this? Hello? What is this? It has collision, whatever it is. Wow, everything went weird for a second. The gubbin. No, seriously, what is this? Okay, that doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, I'm so far away. Oh, Dahl has a marker on him. Alex is watching you drift by outside his window pestering a satellite. Good, I hope he enjoys it. I was actually looking for... Oh boy, the moon fills up the entire screen. Okay, this is us. Can I put the yeah, and then can I zoom in? What that's a shuttle, right? What is the shuttle over there doing? Oh no, Fugi's broken. Oh no. No, I got hit by the Fugi. What's happened? What does it look like? Hang on, let me tab out. I wonder if the coral is visible from Earth. I know I've explored it. I know. Let me just see if I can... Can I even log in? What does this look like? What's happened to me? Oh yeah, it's just showing a big red. What do I do? I think I'm gonna disable it because a big red square is not great. And we'll check back on it in a little bit. Everybody else got turned into their Discord icons, and that was kind of cute. I just get splorted into a big red rectangle. Okay, well you guys are gonna have to just enjoy the newies for now. What was I saying? Right, there was an audio log. No, not audio log. There was a written transcript that said that a shuttle that was going from Earth to what the fuck is this thing called? Talos 1 noticed some kind of some kind of additional station out in the void. And it was like, it had gone dark inside. There was nothing visible. And they were told to, like, ignore it. And that is probably the most suspicious thing that's been said this entire game. I'm not a furry. I used to be kind of furry, but I'm not anymore. I'm just a person with horns. And you've got nothing on me now. Okay, Dahl is apparently there. I was chasing down some kind of shuttle, so now I'm in the middle of nowhere. Oh, it's down there. The coral is just kind of exploding out the back. I'm sitting here holding what looks like a steampunk clock of some kind. Alright, I'll go and see Alex first. Oh yeah, my Discord icon would have turned back into the character I used to have as my reactive. That's true. What was with that satellite? Maybe it's normal. Maybe a station just has a satellite orbiting it and I shouldn't be questioning this. I like how often you can see Earth just floating out there. And it doesn't help you. What if I go look at the coral? Can you find Wheatley floating around out here? Maybe that was him. The moon looks so big. What if I go look? I'm pretty sure this is visible from Earth. We're pretty close to Earth. You can see, like, cities lit up. Oh, hello.
Morgan, we're in life support now.
Hello.
It's all clear. Air's normal across the board.
Great.
I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dal wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay.
Okay, so...
Elazar out.
So, like... Does that mean that I should have been there to fight with them? And I didn't? So that was bad? I don't really know. I'm a bit bothered by the fact that I cannot make additional saves. So this is, yeah, this is a thing. I don't know if I can see that station that I saw before. Does this go anywhere? I don't think this goes anywhere. Let's just check. Let's just give it a tap. Press to place. No. Okay. Well, God, it's pretty though. Alright, it's time for the first ad break. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to take a short... Well, we can just talk about the plot or the furries or something. I'm gonna hit up some ads. Oh, hey! Look, I'm now my Discord icon, so I guess I can put... Wait! Yes, I am! Yes, now I'm a huge Discord icon. So... I guess I live like this now. Hello! I can turn it back on and I'll just be this. Although that's really huge. I think I'll leave it off actually. We can have the newies floating around. No, Wanderer's up in the top left there. He's like in the break room. Like in front of the TV. He's just floating around. He's upstairs. He's like closer to the camera. He's a bit bigger. If I ever get a third one, I can put that in the other room and they can just be like chilling. He's watching Bake Off. Are you watching Bake Off? I bet. See, this is the problem with the slot on Tuesdays. I'm now competing with Bake Off. Wait, Fugi's. Okay, no. No, it's okay. It's having some problems. This has been going for like 3 days. I like the messages. Great British Bake Off! Yeah! I have a bunch of friends who like group watch it. And every year I just go, oh, maybe I should watch Bake Off with them. And then I just kind of don't. And whoops, it's never intentional. Multi-stream drifting, that's how to do it, yeah. So, I'm Paul Hollywood! I decided to spend my morning multi-stream drifting in a sense. I was doing stuff on one monitor and my other monitor I was like, what can I just leave on to have in the background? And I know that's like, I don't even need to explain having something in the background, but I so rarely do it because I wig out if I have too much noise happening. So me explaining that is my way of saying I don't normally do that. I don't even usually have music on, but I decided to have something on. And I'm one of those massive geeks who can put on a video of that there's endless amounts of a random YouTuber react to every Genshin character intro video. I do think it's actually endearing to kind of remember what it felt like to see someone going, holy shit, look at that guy. It just reminds me of how exciting it used to be. So I do watch those sometimes, and it's interesting to see how different people manage, you know, their personas when they've got a camera on, and you get to see them being really enthusiastic. And a lot of them are recent videos, like maybe 7-8 months old, so fairly recent in the game's life cycle. The people are still turning up and going, oh hey, let's react to everything in Genshin. And what's funny to me is how many things are the same. Every single person I've seen do a reaction video to all of the character trailers. There's certain things every single person does. When they get to the like power reveal bit of Raiden Shogun, everyone goes, no, what? Because that was kind of the point where they stepped up their editing and they started making it more than just clips of fighting, like well-designed clips of fighting and interspersed with animations. But that had a lot of custom-made animatic to it. So that's the one where everyone goes, what? And the other thing is the first like jaw drop that always happens is when they get to Zhongli. He's fairly early in. He's like in the first 10 or so. And that was the first one where they really kind of went, okay, we're gonna throw a bomb at them. All of the characters so far have just been some guy. Even Venti's is, it's some guy, because they don't tell you that he's really important. And then you, oh, Fugi killed me. Oh shit, there I am. Hey everyone. So yeah, you get to Zhongli's, and Zhongli's character video, the music has 3 climaxes to it. It does one, like, where it gets to a big build-up, and then it does another one where he, like, drops the meteor, and then, like, a couple bars after it does another one, and no one can handle this. And it's just really funny. I've never seen anyone watch through all those videos without hitting Zhongli's and, like, getting hit by, Jesus Christ, what happened? Which is just very appropriate, and I'm glad it was him. He deserves it. It fits the music so well too. Anyway, I nearly forgot why we're here. We're in the shiny zone. Look at this Charmander. Hit me up if anyone wants this Charmander. He's, oh god, oh stuff. I turned into a fairy. Oh no. All right, well, in the interest of not being too distracting, I'll go back to the game. I'm gonna leave it off for now. I got to be human for like a couple seconds. Right, let's assigned furry by Fugi. You're being hit with beams. It both in the game and out. Okay, let's go inside. I was being hit with so many beams. All right, if there was some kind of narrative purpose to going to help those guys, I guess I didn't, because I knew that I could help them faster by doing it this way. If they punish me for that, I'm gonna be mad. I think I did the right thing. But I do have a save there, so I can always revert and do something else. If I have no idea what's going to affect the ending. The only thing I know affects the ending, because I was told, is whether or not I release that one prisoner who's inside the cell ready to be assimilated. Where the fuck am I? I'm here, okay.
Morgan, Dolly's breathing down my neck. I don't know how much longer. Shit.
Don't worry, I have glue. 2 fucking minutes. Good thing I have this open. Oh god.
Watch out!
Get glue. Wait, what was I? Hang on. Eats a billion things. What am I doing? How do I subdue him? How do I subdue him? Thank you for clipping that, Rainbow Dragon. Alright, well, if I toss an EMP, that will take care of these assholes. And then I can go and, like, do this. If I do this, they won't, like, fire on him, will they? You misspelled furry. That's okay. Everyone can see what that is. It's barely noticeable. I love how I have to read the words right control to figure out what... Oh my god, come on. Please don't shoot him. I need him alive. Don't shoot him. I'm just hacking you so you sod off. Don't kill the guy. Whoop. How do I subdue him? I don't remember. What was the instructions for that? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with him? How do I wrap him up in a dainty little plastic bag and tell him to stop being so nasty? He's just kind of standing there. Okay, wait. Oh, his glue fell off. What does this say? Subdue him without killing him. How? How do I do that? Literally, what do I do? Put him on one of those kitten burritos. I'd love to. What button is that?
Are you
Yeah?
done showing off?
I've shot him a little bit. Now I'm gonna cover him in glue again. No, stop shooting him. Stop shooting him. I need him alive. No!
Without Dahl, we have no chance of getting off the station.
Well, what was I supposed to do?
You never cease to impress me, Morgan. I'm coming out now.
Oh, the stun gun. I forgot about that. No, it's alright. I'll reload. I was thinking, I was kind of obsessed with glue. And I forgot about, like, everything else. I haven't used the stun gun in a long-ass time.
Morgan, Dahl is breathing down my neck.
He sounds so sad now, Alex. Yeah, leave me alone. I don't care. Alright, I might care a little bit. No, hang on. Did someone just say eggnog? Did someone say eggnog? Did I read that right? I'm gonna eat a couple things. Okay, EMP, hack them all. He's having a long day, true. EMP, hack them all, slow down time, stun gun.
Watch out!
Who are you saying watch out to? It is kind of fascinating how at the 11th hour the enemy of the game has completely changed from the aliens you've been against the whole time to evil dude.
Ah!
Yeah, you said it. Of course I have to fucking reload it, of course.
Morgan, you did it.
Yes, I did. I'm great.
Arrange transport with the medical operator.
Oh, they
Then
died.
we can see about removing his neuromod. And hopefully gaining his shuttle in the process. You never cease to impress me, Morgan.
Yeah, that was what I was supposed to do the whole time. Whoops. It's okay. He's alive. Why was someone saying eggnog? I read it in subtitles. Hello, scenes. Guess what? Guess what I'm about to do. Can I? He's so angry at me. Don't worry, I'll bring him in. He's coming too. Markov funny ragdoll. Okay, you might have to stay out here.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos one to pieces if that's what you think is best.
Why would you let me
I don't
do
think
that?
you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it.
Alright, so clearly I could kill him right now if I wanted to.
Why won't you take? What? Morgan!
Huh? I scanned it, we're fine.
Nearest clinic. Once that's done, I'll arrange transport.
Look at it floating around! Sorry, I should be taking this seriously. That was fucking terrifying. That was absolutely terrifying. Is he dead? No, he's unconscious. Wow. Wow. I don't have a timer on my screen, so I'm gonna just look at this. Jeez. That was so cool. Quick mug his ass. I mean, yeah, I definitely should do that. Is he okay? Markov A posing. I think this is bad, maybe. Does this count as a song? I want to see that again. I need to make a save like right there so I can see that whenever I want. Okay. Alex's arming key fabrication plan. In case I want to use that. Okay, wait, 1 second. 1 second. Is my Fugi back? Hang on. No, I think this is too distracting. Bye-bye. Carry him to safety. I have a question. Did I change anything by... You know what? I can just do it again. I want to watch it again. What happens if I... Is it anything different if I take the key from him versus how I hesitated? Oh, I thought I... Oh, never mind. This would be a great place to have a save. I need a save right here. Except it won't make new saves. Maximum save files reached. Is that normal? Okay, I can't click on the scroll wheel. I made a save 10 minutes in. I don't think I need a save 10 minutes in. So I'm going to overwrite that one. Does anything change if I take that as soon as he offers it to me? Because he was saying, why won't you take it?
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first.
I could kill him.
And you can blow Talos one to pieces.
Wait, let me kill him and see what happens.
That's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it.
I'm sorry. This feels horrible. This feels absolutely horrible. Push the fat guy? Imagine if you killed him right then. And then this happened? And you like naturally thought this happened because he died.
Microgravity detected.
You'll need to get down to the nearest clinic. Once that's done, I'll arrange transport with a medical operator.
I can do damage to it. Critical attack against question mark, exclamation point. I don't think this is doing anything because it's massive. Do you remember the personality quiz way back at the start? I did reference the trolley problem again just a second ago because it's kind of been a bit of a theme. Which part of the quiz? Oh, push the fat guy! Right, that's what it's referencing. Of course. Okay, what if there's a secret ending that you can get by doing enough damage to it right now? This is so cool. Yeah, I do remember that. I'm pretty sure I picked that answer, actually. I bet this is doing nothing. Jesus Christ. Question mark. What is it? I didn't actually get to see what the scan told me. Huh? Did it... Was it reacting to being scanned? My health is going up a little bit for some reason. It went way down and now it's going back up. Sorry, I'm just looking at it. You had to pick that answer? Did you? I need to just look at the data research. I missed the nightmare. I only got one research on the nightmare. I should really have done that. Is there any... Did anything come in? No, I don't think I know what this is. Oh, the one on the computer, I did have to pick it, yes. And I think it is the one I picked at the beginning because I thought it was funny. And, you know, it was a trolley problem answer. This is like... Okay, this is like if Kingdom Hearts' 1's ending, like, fucked ass supremely. It's a bit like that. 2, this is what Mass Effect thought it was gonna be. This isn't BioShock, but again, this is Mass Effect, but good. Wow. Can I go outside? I don't care about what happens in this save. I wonder if anyone else is alive. They are for sure seeing this from Earth. I mean, yeah. There's arming key and Neuromod. Cherished family photo?
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate.
Thanks for your trust and support, my dear partner. I couldn't have made it this far without your help.
The notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars.
Are you here for an appointment?
What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We will hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
Okay, sorry, had to let him finish his thought there for a second. Wait, no, sorry, there's more people talking.
Still trying to consume the station, and I've picked up multiple hull breaches. I believe in you, Morgan. Make this count.
Okay, now that I have a second. Hello, Soulright, thank you for subscribing for 8 months. I can't believe I've had a subscriber for 8 months. That's so... I'm wow. Thank you so much. Hang on, I'm gonna wiggle in chat just to celebrate. If anyone is wondering why I don't have a reactive, it's because Fugi has been shitting the bed for like 3 days. Oh, I seem to be there now. Okay, I'll come back on. Hello, I came back. Thank you so much for subscribing. Weren't you gonna reload? I mean, yeah, but until I reload, who cares what I do, you know? Plus, I think this is really fun to look at. I've been waiting for something like this to happen the whole time. And I have to begrudgingly admit, yeah, Alex is a pretty compelling character, actually. Like, when you get down to it, listening to him talk about this and finding out he's relatable in some ways. You know, you definitely have been confronted with the fact that he's a horrible person, but you've also been a horrible person, so it kind of evens out. And he genuinely does. He wasn't like pretending. He wasn't faking it. He really does have affection for his sister. And you can't help but like that a little bit. Anyway, the reason I had to wait before reloading is because I need to get my fucking tomato. Oh, maybe it won't work anymore. I mean, there is no air in here. I just want to look around a little bit. So they've... Is that getting bigger? This is going to happen no matter what I do. But I just want to take a second to look at it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that just... What is this? I can't scan it again because it's the same one. Can I get outside? I bet. Like, no, I can't get outside. What if there's a secret ending where you just put enough bullets in this thing to kill it? Like right now. What if that's a thing you can do? What if I'm saving the Earth and all I need to do is persevere? I don't think that's happening. This is why you're not saving the Earth and I am. It's because I know that the only way to save anything in any situation is to put bullets in something. That's a joke. It's a joke. We shouldn't have guns. I'm not even the right way up. Where am I? Whee!
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Oh, a medical operator? I would love that. There you are. Hey. It looks like he's hiding.
Diagnosing superficial injuries.
Thank you.
Nothing a portable medical kit could handle.
Oh, fuck.
Relax. Good as new. You can fill out a service
What
questionnaire
was
at the front
that?
desk.
What was that? God, this is so cool. What? Is it just me, or is it actually coming further inside, or is it just that it looks like it? Thank you for your enthusiasm. Get him. Genuinely, what was that thing? You know what's weird? That thing I just saw looked a lot like, those demon blob things that Guild Wars 2 has, and I was actually like thinking about those just earlier. I think maybe the style of this game reminded me of them, because they're actually quite creepy. They're like just gaseous balls. What is that? Is that different from the rest of it? They're like gaseous balls with 6 glowing eyes, and if you saw them in the dark, you know, they'd be kind of scary. Hello?
Suit integrity damaged.
What are you and what are you doing?
More specimens required.
I've got to see this. Apex tendril. A tiny part of the apex, intent on devouring everything in its path, attracted to movement, no way to permanently kill these. Use null wave or Q beam to beat them back. That's terrifying. The Guild Wars 2 ones are cute. Oh my god, look at it. I'm sorry I've spent so long here. I just cannot stop looking at this thing. This is cool as hell. How much do we have to pay Vegeon 5 to play this, like, right now? Get off Earthbound. Do this thing. Steve Bloom's in it. I mean, it's probably better if that's a surprise. How many times have I been like, hey Veg, play this game with Steve Bloom in it, and he doesn't do it. Okay. Okay, I think I'm ready to restart. This was exactly 30 hours in. How about that? Do I have to drag his body around? Okay, so this is how I'm really gonna do it. Huh? Why are you smoking like that? I don't like that. Stop it. Steve Bloom is in it. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? I like how you get this little clip of him walking up, but then it skips.
I promised you my arming cape.
Probably because they need to
All
load
I ask
in
is you hear me
the
out first.
Apex.
And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in
Hi,
there.
Alex again.
We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned.
I forgot to listen
We
out
read
for
the
Gimme
data to
Almond Cake.
confirm
What
you
did he say?
suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret
It's
message
so obvious when you
reaching
think
to the
about how they've
stars.
set this up, so you have to
What I
begin
wanna
staring
know
at him with this giant
is
window.
what is the message? And who is listening to it?
Okay, Soul, thank you so much for popping in.
I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known.
Is that why I was putting my whole
fabrication
pussy
plan
into
is for the
testing them?
null-wave
So I
device
could be the one
prototype
to
you
integrate
conceived.
with
It will hijack
solving
the
the problem?
coral signal and use it to deliver a massive
Oh,
shock
arming key.
to every
Right.
Typhon organism at once.
Okay, give it to me. I'll take it
Take
this
it.
time. I promise. I promise I'll take it.
And the arming key, What? Morgan!
I thought you guys were cute. Why do this to me? God, I wonder what this looks like from the outside. Oh shit. Get away from me. Oh, I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate these things, actually. I really hate them.
Once that's
Golden
done,
Gun saves
I'll
me.
arrange transport with a medical operator.
I didn't realize so many of them came in and looked at me. Okay, I can't psychoscope that now. Ah, Alex, no! You've got no new data. What can I scan? I swear there weren't tendrils coming in every other time. Grab him by the leg. I want to scan a tendril. There aren't any anymore. Yes, this is it. This is the final stream. I mean, this looks pretty final, don't you think? Yikes. If I move around, it should spawn one, shouldn't it? Because it says they're attracted to movement. Hey, a medical operator. Yeah, there we go.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Scan it.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Okay. Oh shit, there's one there.
Requires you to log any voluntary extension of your work hours.
Can you
with the
see me?
station counselor.
Nope.
We know the projects aboard
Yep.
Talos 1 are exciting, but even the
Oh, I love how they
brightest minds need
move.
extra
It
rest.
doesn't seem to make actual sense. Okay. Okay, I'm going back. So I'm gonna have to try and get like 2 unconscious people out of here. While moving and trying to avoid like this horrible shit. Oh shit, what was my... Oh yeah. What's in here anyway? Oh, ammo. Drink. Instant noodles. Jelly eels. I'll take that. Actually, if that sound is in the music, that is quite creepy. This is where he was the whole time? Was he like sealed off? And drinking tea and eating chips? Morgan doesn't know? But you just said I did know the whole time. And also doesn't is spelled wrong. Psycho Shock mentioned! Backup Project Cobalt. Modified null wave plus coral. Need more coral research data. Morgan doesn't know. Well, now I don't know. Maybe he meant I used... Point and laugh? What, at me for not knowing? He meant that I used to know. I presume. And now I don't because I forgot everything. But if I did used to know, does that mean I was testing those things so aggressively because I knew that this would happen and we needed to have some kind of defense against it? Is that what happened? Sorry, look at him! I think you can pull Alex in here. I mean, I should do that. I'm not gonna take him anywhere, like, this is how I sleep. Okay, wait. Let's take his shit. I don't need to listen. Well, okay, I'll listen to it because I haven't on the save.
Here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this
can
recording,
keep the
but if you
photo.
do, then something unfortunate's happened to me.
Oh god.
I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart.
Okay, sorry, I'm taking a call.
Thank you for what you did.
Because there's no oxygen out
left
here,
me to
right?
die.
Wait, maybe there is.
It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
I don't seem to have my helmet on, but there's clearly breaches, so there's not a lot of air. Do I have to listen to this again?
Here we are.
Yeah, but I have to listen to it again because he interrupted it. No, it's someone
That
else.
creature is still trying to consume the station.
Yeah, funnily enough. Okay. Let me just check through what I have to do now. I can make a null wave device powerful enough to disrupt all the Typhon aboard the station, including the Apex Typhon outside the station. It has to be placed at the heart of the coral in Psychotronics and activated from a terminal on the bridge. I think I do have to drag the dull guy because the whole idea is we're going to remove his neuromods. Well, if I wanted to escape the station, we remove his neuromods and then he forgets his entire objective and becomes a pet, apparently, and then we tell him to just fly us away. But he's the only person who knows how to fly the shuttle he arrived on, so he's the only way we can get out. So I have to choose... I'm not sure how many of these things intersect with each other, but in order for us to escape the station, we need Dahl alive. I could also fabricate the arming key and then blow everything up if I wanted to. This is that one. I left myself instructions to destroy the Talos 1 space station if the Typhon broke out. I've already secured the arming keys. Oh no, I don't need to fabricate it. I literally have it. I need to prime the reactor for self-destructing the power plant, then activate from the bridge. So I could prime both of them and then just do whichever one I want at the bridge. They can be fabricated if they get lost. Well, that's good to fucking know. Oh, I've lost some of my optional objectives. The station must be now in too bad of a state for me to finish looking for everybody's treasure maps, unfortunately. And I have to get Dahl to the medical bay in Arboretum so he can fly us home. So presumably I should do...
I've picked up multiple hull breaches. I believe in you, Morgan. Make this count.
Reactor console. Save Dahl. Where do I... Yeah, I'm going to have to listen to this or it won't stop telling me about it.
Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if
Come
you
on.
do, then something unfortunate's happened to me.
Come on.
I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous.
I'm holding his hand.
I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We will hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
Okay, now what? Igor, what do I do? Do I literally stand here and wait for him to, like, say something to me? Fuck up the Carl? It does sound like he's saying Carl! Okay, I should actually take this objective off because I don't think I'm gonna do that, at least if... I'm only aiming for like one ending right now and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do this feels like a better one. I mean, if we didn't have a plan, then sure I would blow it up, but we seem to have a plan. Oh, do I need to produce a bot? No, there's maximum operators currently doing shit. There's also a bit of a Typhon here. No, it's not real. Let me double check. Is this the place? This is the place because my thing updated. Maybe when it says wait, it means we actually have to come back later? I'll just leave him there, I guess. That turret's like floating. Okay, where's my objective? My objective is fabricate the prototype nullwave device. I know where I can fabricate stuff. We know where the fabricator is. I don't remember if I ever did this. Leave him to take a little nap. Yeah. God, the way it moves is so strange. It's like... Oh, it's so weird. But like, that's good. It's like... something so unreal to our biological understanding of things. Which is exactly what an alien should be. I feel like I'm gonna have to sacrifice myself in some way to get this to work. Like, maybe Alex is really just playing up the familial affection. Maybe he wrote Morgan doesn't know because he intends to exploit me one last time. The fuck is that? Orb. And he's gonna like... Oh no, there's no power! How do I fabricate it then? Were you always here? You've got a neuromod on you. Jeez, what do I do? Tendril. Nah, that doesn't look like it's going anywhere. I thought you had to take him to the neuromod division. That would seem like it, but it literally said just... How come there's new stuff here? I say that as if I don't know that this is a different level to the previous ones, technically, in the files. It would make sense because we are trying to... What we intend to do is remove his neuromods, so that's why they showed us the area where you take neuromods out. Because that was a Chekhov's gun, and we are going to use it on him. I wondered if we were going to use it on someone. I thought it might be me. So yeah, it seems like that's what we're gonna do, but Dr. Igwe has to tell me to do that. That's the next step. I had to get him to the medical bay, and now it's just wait for further instructions. And I need to fabricate, but I can't do it here. And that goes to the guts, so I don't want to do that. Okay, maybe let's go back to the lobby then? I could go and see Dr. Igwe and I can see if there's a working fabricator somewhere else. I always forget that this door works now. Don't like that. Don't like that very much. These things are pretty horrible.
Good evening, Talos. A word from our security chief, Ms. Alazar. To protect your co-workers' privacy, security terminals are reserved for authorized uses only. If you're not wearing a blue uniform, you're probably not authorized.
Oh. It feels like being in Outer Wilds again and trying to navigate around the anglerfish. Where was the... This is the lobby. Okay, so maybe they have you leave him in this little cubby hole because you're supposed to go back to the lobby, which is right here. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Get eaten by a tendril. Sorry, I didn't have anything. Let's all go to the lobby. We'll become some snacks.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point.
Okay.
However, we can skip that.
All right.
A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station, just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
Manuel is right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first. Dr. Yu, Dr. Igwe, we have the subject, Dal, and his life signs are stable. Thank you. We are prepping him in the neuromodular.
Okay, I didn't have to bring him all the way. He just kind of goes there. All right, how's it looking? What was... Oh... What was with that time when I was in the lift and a phantom just kind of appeared in there? Oh! Ow. I mean, they don't really do much to you. They're just horrible. Ah! They're just horrible. But I respect it. I respect it because making something that's scary when it doesn't really hurt you that much. Did I ever manage to get in here? Oh, I did. I did. I always think of this area as being... Oh, this was her office. I always think of this area as having not been opened for some reason. Listen, sorry, no science and stuff is great and all, but have you considered explode? Let's run really awkwardly up here. My office. I've had to look at this every single time. Oh! Oh! Jesus fuck, this is cool. Genuinely, I have not been having as much fun in this game until right now as I am seeing this thing surround us on all sides.
There you are.
Yeah, hi. How's it been going up here?
This is it. Either you destroy Talos 1, or that creature destroys us.
Me looking at the apocalypse outside the window. Is that good? Here we go. Here's a... Oh, okay, we can recycle some stuff. Let's recycle the arming keys first. This may be the final time we get our cubes. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, well I might as well fabricate this thingy. I've got so much stuff. Hashtag the final my cubes.
Psychotronics in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Okay, but okay, how many things can I do here? Can we just escape without doing anything?
Is that the final stages of the Typhon?
See, what I did doesn't seem like such a big deal now, does it? Let's make sure I'm properly armed, at least. Well, okay, I've only got 5 more material. I should be making 10,000 of these per second. What about the... Oh, the chair's fallen over. And there's nothing I can do about it. Just in case. I mean, these things do give off radiation. Can I fabricate suit repair? Suit repair kit? Yes. It was twitching and you thought it was a mimic? I didn't see that! I'm blind! If I can pick it up, does that prove it's not a mimic? No, I think it's just because it's got a curved back and like the station is probably being, you know, eaten through the booty hole as we speak. So I think it's just a realistic level of shit's kind of moving around. This is great, honestly. There's no enemies. There's just horrible shit. It's great. It's just scared. Aw. Whee. God, remember when we first got here and the worst thing... Ooh. Sippies. The worst thing was that there was one phantom in here? Hey guys. Guys, what's your favorite year? Come on guys, what's your favorite year? I think I know.
1963. 1963. 1963. 1963.
1984. I forgot. Yes, that's right. It's 1963. Cool as hell. I wish we didn't have to kill it. I wish we could just exist. We could just coexist with this thing. 1963, yippee! Alright, we want to go down to... God, I'm so glad I've got like a kind of mental impression of where things are on the station now. My birth year, 1963. Wow, you look really good for your age. After I found out... Like, do you remember I said... Someone mentioned about JFK being shot, and because of this game I was able to go, oh yeah, wasn't that 1963? And it was like, yeah, I was actually able to use applicable remembered knowledge, and I didn't know that until this. I had no clue what year that happened, because I wasn't alive and it's not my country. What the hell am I supposed to do about finding him? I already did the thing where I'm tracking him. It keeps telling me I can track him with the blah 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 blah. It's so crazy his head just did that. Except in this universe where it didn't. Before I continue, I really want to ask a question. As in, please spoil me for the answer that I am asking for here. Am I supposed to find and kill him now, myself? Because this seems to be implying that you should use the crew tracker to find where he is. And I am tracking him with the crew tracker, but I cannot figure out if I'm supposed to actually, like, find him with it because it didn't look like I could. Am I supposed to go and find him? Or is this, like... I don't know. I presumed he was... You didn't find him at all? What? I mean, if we just leave him here, he'll die. Something's gonna kill him eventually, unless he's so fucked up that he's able to control the Typhon somehow. So I am supposed to find him? Okay. I'm gonna take this off because I want to do Dahl first. Meet Igwe. I'm gonna quick save. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I want to kill him. But all it ever does is point me to the elevator. And he's supposed to be in the lobby. Ugh. So I don't know where he is. It says track him, and I am tracking him, but it just points me to the lift. So I've never figured out where he is. Doesn't it say where he is? Yeah, it says he's in the lobby, which is where I am. I thought he went for the escape pods or something. Did he? Yeah, and she sent me a special email with her dying breath that said, please kill him. She asked me to stop the man posing as the cook. Apparently he killed her partner and is still a threat to remaining crew. Kill the imposter cook. I can track him with the security station in the volunteer quarters of the Neuromod division, which I did. Find V37 in Talos 1 bridge, which is where I am. That's where I am right now. Did he? Okay. Put this on hold for 1 second, because we've got to go back to the shiny zone. And I've got to run a quick ad. Don't worry, I won't play any more until we get back. Let's just chill for a second. Let's take a breath. We are closing in on the end of the game. I'm gonna finish this. We're gonna get there. We may have just seen the final My Cubes of the stream. Which is sad to think about, but I'm gonna definitely play this game some more. I mean, I wonder how difficult it is to 100% it. I could add it to my very small list of 100% achieved Steam games. So, what do we got now? We've got... I don't know if these overlap, but what I'm presuming happens is that we go and hoik the neuromods out of Dahl's head, and he turns into some sort of like really nice guy, and then we're like, hey, can you help us get off the station after we blast this thing with psychic energy? And he'll be like, oh yeah, of course, anything for you guys. And then I guess he just stays with Igwe for a bit, and then I go to plant the thing in the coral. He's hiding in an escape pod. Then why doesn't it tell me that? It says he's in the lobby. Okay, I do want to finish that, like... Was I supposed to figure that out? I'm a bit confused. Escape pod in bridge area. Yeah, I do remember the escape pods being mentioned. He literally said it in an audio thing. Yeah, I remember it being mentioned. I just kind of ignored it. But, yeah, I'm gonna pursue this. I'm gonna try and pursue him and take him down because it's an objective. I mean, I didn't ignore it on purpose. It was the kind of thing where I thought, well, whatever I need to know will be in my log. So I'll just look at what it said later. I tend to do that because I know the game is actually kind of like accumulating information in there. While we're here, by the way, does anyone want this gold Charmander? I do still have the golden Charmander. He is ready to go. He's modest, by the way, which would suit making this a special attacker. And it means you could have an absolutely coveted black Charizard if you felt like it. Do we have any takers? We're a couple of ad breaks in and the shiny Charmander is still good to go. I presume Radrosh can't take him because her team has to be green. Shall I go back to playing? Going once. Going to... Rainbow Dragon is taking the Charmander, which is very appropriate because it does turn into a dragon. Yay! Let's get this on the go. Rainbow Dragon, do you have some more stuff you can send me in return for this little guy? I will go. You do? Okay, I will grab him. Why are some people on Reddit saying he moves around? I don't know if this is true. I've just been kind of baffled by it. It said to track him with the personnel tracker, and I did that. I specifically went there and found him and tracked him, and I thought that would tell me where he is. Or at least it should tell me where his tracking bracelet is. Why he's still wearing it, I mean, why don't people just take the tracking bracelets off? Alright, I'm opening the trade with Rainbow Dragon. And now I just gotta search up Charmander. And now I've gotta find the right one. There he is. I don't know if this is true. It's a bit strange. I thought that it made a lot of sense to utilize the personnel tracker to do this part of the quest. Like, yeah, that's what it was for the whole time. It's for finding a guy who doesn't want to be found, and it's the only part of that utilizes it, you know? Yeah, I'm not sure if there's some kind of issue with it, but I'll just see how well I can do. I'll go to the escape pods. Wait, where are the escape pods? Escape pods on the bridge, right? It's a bit of a shame if it balked, but let's see if we can do it, and then we'll carry on with the rest of it. If it is balked, my assumption was I was waiting for the chance for the quest to resolve. Like, I thought at some point later in the storyline he was gonna like reappear and I would have to purposefully deal with him. Anyway, the trade's completed. Thank you so much, Rainbow Dragon, for taking this guy. Let us just set that to taken. Fugi seems to be okay too, which is good anyway. Let's go back in. So I cannot trust where it's pointing me to. Where is the bridge? Psychotronics, main lift. How do I... Why can't I just click on these? Shuttle bay is that way, but the shuttle bay is just the shuttle, not escape pods. No, show me. Can I see, like, where's the big map? Where's a map of station map? Oh, the airlocks are now locked in some of these places. I'm confused about what the bridge and the lobby actually are. Okay, the bridge is accessed through the Arboretum and the guts. Nope, my bad, just the Arboretum. I don't think it's too late because the quest is still in my objective. Let's go see if we can do it. It's still in my objectives. If not, it's okay. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god! We're just moving around inside the station that's now kind of inside of the thing. I think in the end, Prey was really about Vor. Alright, let's head out in... Okay. Let's head into the Arboretum and then go to... I mean, I have been to both of the escape shuttles. We'll see what happens. I don't have a timer right now. I mean, there was a secret timer on that other quest to heal Michaela, but...
Microgravity detected.
Hello?
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scanned the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so he was gone. We just left him in here and he got picked up. I tried to scan the Apex before, And now she's like, hey, don't do that. Quick saves. Well, there's gotta be an achievement, right? Either you can't do it, or you get an achievement for doing it. So... Where's the big guy? There it is. Oh, maybe it doesn't work from in here. I don't think I'm close enough. Maybe I have to go outside. It's still telling me where the sprinkler system is, which is great. That's pointing me back somewhere else. That's like the door to the guts or something down there, right? Maybe it's not. Maybe I should follow it for a second. The bridge, okay. Let's see what happens if I go to the bridge. It would be really funny if the nightmare turned up right now. I miss the nightmare. We had some good times. Every time I went to crew quarters, and he'd like show up and we'd have a moment of recognition. Escape pods. There's a mimic. Oh, that is shit all. So you guys probably think you're winning now. That's me talking to the Typhon. Okay, he is on my scanner. Okay, maybe it was just me being confused and I should have done this the whole time. Okay, yeah, he's like right in there. So, Will Mitchell, what happens? Hey.
Morgan, you... This pod will work, but I do not know how to launch it.
He's bleeding pretty bad.
Let's resolve our conflict on Earth. In the fresh air, huh? We are over now.
I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit. He did that to himself. Well, let me just collect your body, I guess. I mean, it won't work. He wanted to get you so bad.
This escape pod is currently
they don't work.
experiencing a malfunction.
So great plan, dude. He was waiting down
Please use
here for
another.
like the last 12 hours. Yeah, he exploded himself. Bree, I'm not sure if you haven't seen him before. I guess you weren't here when he was introduced. He's... Oh god, there's stuff everywhere. Give me the cube. No. He was a very unstable individual who was part of the we're gonna bring in test subjects who we think are disposable plan. And there was a note on the wall of the Neuromod division about him saying this guy's brain is like so bad. He's just off the charts of everything that is bad about being a person. So, I think he was trying to get revenge. I think because he knew he was here as part of an initiative where he was disposable, he figured out that I was one of the bosses and he wanted revenge, which is kind of understandable. Instead of brain, he has bad. Kind of, yeah, basically. There was a graph. I'll try and find it. So this whole time, I've had this objective to, like, do something about him, and he's been leaving bombs to try and disintegrate me pretty much everywhere. Which was almost a good thing, because you can disable them, and then you get to have the disintegration bomb for yourself. But he did kill me a few times, because I didn't notice them. So yeah, he's been sitting in an escape pod. He must have been injured on the way to the pod by a mimic or something. And he probably, he knew he was gonna die. He clearly didn't intend to leave. He just wanted me to get close enough that he could set off his bomb. So I didn't even shoot him or anything. Oh well. Oh, the music's back. Okay, we have got to stop running out of side quests at this point. Let's get this shit done. Oh wait, where is that? Ah! Knowing that when I move they'll see me is kind of horrible. Where is this pointing to? I think we've got to go around the other side. I need my golden gun. Yeah, that's right. You leave me alone. Hey, no thanks. It's fine, really. They're really creepy to me, but if you just shoot them once, they'll just kind of stop, so you know. Okay, what was that noise? Never mind, we're gone. We're gone. I presume we aren't gonna find nightmares anymore? Question mark? Maybe? Oh god, this is so much more fun now that the shit's going down. Let's just kind of shore up our options. So you just live here now. You can't do anything. What is corrupting you though? Okay, lobby. God, I can't believe Dahl tried to pull the come to life support, we need you, everyone's gonna die. Maybe I should have done it because fewer people would have died. Fucking whatever, dude. I'm not moving, leave me alone. You know what this reminds me of? Does anyone remember one specific bit in Subnautica? Ooh. There's a bit in Subnautica where the benevolent alien that needs your help starts psychically contacting you. Oh. And the way that it contacts you is that it kind of just superimposes itself into your head, and you hear a ringing noise, and then you see something with 6 eyes suddenly looking at you, and it's just part of your vision, so it moves wherever you move. And I have scared of things looking at me disease, so that really wigs me out. How do I get there? Do I have to go up the other side? So yeah, even though I know that alien is like perfectly fine, when that happens, it just makes my brain freak out. It reminds me of like this. 6 eyes is like it's not a good number of eyes to have. It's kind of like the worst number of eyes, to be honest. Oh. Oh, they make you do this, huh? They make you do this, huh? Wait, this is the sales division. Wait, was I supposed to be downstairs? Sorry, excuse me. Oh wait, it's there. Is it? It's this one. Excuse me. Oh right. Are we gonna go to? No wait. I know where we're going. We're going to the neuromod extraction machine. But God, if I don't get to go into the piano room, I'm gonna crash out. I need to go in there. For no reason other than that you didn't let me go in there. Please, I need to see the piano. I can't remember why. You showed me it at the beginning. Let me go in the piano room. There's no way to open the door. Alright, it's fine in here. Okay, a door just opened up there, so maybe it's not fine. Let me in. Surely there's no aliens here. I like that running around is a legitimate tactic, because stuff doesn't really follow you too much. Okay, seems fine. Fabrication seems fine. He's on the other side there. Volunteer quarters slightly fucked up. I didn't know you could get Imperial tulips. I can hear stuff. I can hear not great stuff. Volunteer testing. And then through here. Hey.
Dr. Yu. Morgan. I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, Dahl, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod.
You believe?
It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan.
Okay.
Remember, if this works, say nothing.
Hey, you know what else I realized is a little weird? I love that you're in this life and death horror situation, but you can still stop and pick some flowers. Yeah, isn't that nice?
When extracted, Dahl's memory should
Okay, I know. So there's so many things. I already mentioned I don't trust what's happening here in this game. I don't trust it to not pull anything. They could be making anything part of, like, their names. Their names, Alex and Morgan Yu, I think are part of the bit. They're part of you controlling the character as a bit, and I don't know how deep that goes. Because people, I mentioned it and people started smiling at me. I don't know if the number of saves I can have is some kind of internal world building thing where there's like exactly 20 Morgans that all existed and each of those was one of my saved games or something. I don't even trust that Morgan Yu is essentially a silent protagonist. Because if the person you're playing the game as never says anything through the game, you don't question it, because that's a pretty normal thing to happen. We know what our voice sounds like because January speaks in our voice, but Morgan Yu has never spoken. And it could be a case of they just didn't implement dialogue into the gameplay, so you can presume that Morgan has said things to the NPCs and reacts to them in a way that would be normal. That would be a perfectly average thing for the game to imply. Your character doesn't speak out loud, but you're implied to be reacting as a normal person would off screen, essentially. I don't know if I trust that. Especially with him saying, you know, say as little as possible. It seems like a lot of these characters are hinting at things that may be true. Him saying directly to you, say as little as possible. Of course I'm not going to say anything. I'm a silent protagonist. I haven't said a single word. What are they going to do here? Are we going to remove the neuromod and then the moment he looks into my eyes, Morgan says the first words she's spoken in this entire game, that being, Hey, you were ordered to kill me, by the way. What does it mean? What does it mean? I don't trust like that. What if... I don't know. I don't know. Why have I not said anything? Is it just part of the distinction of gameplay and fiction? Or is there some kind of reasoning for this? When I was floating outside of the ship, January contacted me because January apparently isn't just a recording of myself that's been told to follow orders. January seems to be also somewhat aware and curious about things. And she said, I was made to help you do this stuff. What were you made for? In an incredibly pointed way. These people keep just looking at me in the face and saying, hey, wouldn't it be funny if you were mute for a reason? If you were created for a reason? I wonder what reason that is. Why did we make December? Who destroyed December and left her body out for me to find? You see, now everyone's smiling at me again. I wish the smiley emote was less obnoxious on Twitch. Why are there names referencing the fact that I'm playing the video game? There's so many things about this that imply that the game I'm playing is a facade. But it can't be, because I've played the whole game and they can't just suddenly draw back and say, yeah, what you did was fake. Can they? The closest thing I can come up with is that there is some sort of simulation happening, and the simulation may be intended for Alex and Michaela to recover the closest Morgan to the original they can get, and they're running some sort of psychological test on me, forcing me to run a simulation of a horrible, horrible apocalypse to see what I do until I do the right number of things so that they can get the original Morgan, because that's the one they loved. That's the closest I can get, but that requires the entire game to be fake. And they already did the game is fake in the beginning. So either the beginning was foreshadowing for this being even faker on the way down. But I just can't envision the situation where we get to the end of this. I don't know. It's not like Undertale where you reset because for some reason, but there's a flag set in the code so the characters still know you did what you did. It would require everything I've done to be somehow artificial. And I just can't seem to see that as being... I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? I still played the game and I still had fun playing it. Why would it matter if you get to the end of the video game and the whole thing turns out to be some sort of artifice? Because you know it's an artifice because you're playing a game. Does that fundamentally change the fact that you had fun? Because at the end of it, everyone turns to the camera and says, was that a good game? I don't know. I don't think I've ever played a game like that.
But back to the inception date. And he should forget his assignment here. Dr. Yu? Ready when you are. If you're having second thoughts, performing the extraction can't set us back any more than we already are. Except for time.
I'm doing it. Don't worry, I'm doing it.
If you're worried about the Geneva Protocol...
If you're worried about the Geneva Protocols, the twist is we've been Corvo Etano the whole time.
Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you.
And Alex.
Are you nice now?
I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander. Dahl, I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
Markov Geneva Convention.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
Oh, nice.
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain.
What's Argus
We need to get to
installation?
the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. TranStar mandate. Dr. Yu can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit.
Thanks.
All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or TranStar will blackbox me.
He's kind of hot, actually.
Just need to
if you
check
look
your
at him
vitals.
when he's nice.
Wouldn't want our pilot to faint.
There's nothing wrong with me.
We'll meet you there, Morgan.
Okay, well that worked. He looks like if Ritlock was human.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often.
Well, duh.
And yet, this turn of events with Dahl,
Lead
I'm
the way,
impressed and surprised
We'll
you've
catch up.
managed to find a way
Don't
to
ass
get
pat
remaining
me.
crew off the station.
Stop ass patting me. The one thing I hate the most in video games is being ass patted. Don't do that. I don't need it. By the way, for anyone who wasn't here for the other streams where we met or saw this before, this is the guy who was impersonating the chef, V37. It's got like tests, and then it tested people's reactions and like how much of their brain would. This is his badness level. It was a massive look. They just circled it and wrote question marks. This was actually a really good bit of this. Just tells you everything you need to know. They did tests to see what was up with their brains, and this guy got like Jesus Christ levels. Lilo and Stitch ass science, absolutely. It's very high, whatever it is. You don't need to know. Like, the best thing about that is that they did not label those pie charts. You don't need them to be labeled. You just need to know that he scored 100% of something that other people were getting like 10% in, and you're like, oh god. It's great. It's great. They did that really well. I mean, obviously you met him and he did try to kill me the first time, but to explain what's up with him, that was really good. Scored too much. Exactly. Okay, so we always have the ability to just escape and get that ending that I don't understand. Wait for Dahl to contact us, so now I presume I am going to do one of these two things. I mean, hang on a minute. Maybe we don't have to die. Maybe I could prime it for self-destruct and then we could escape. Maybe these things are supposed to be equally as escapable. The one question, I mean, Alex wants to... I have no reason to think that Alex's plan wouldn't work. And it's also my plan. Because I think it was implied that I was testing myself in the simulation over and over and over because I wanted to make this device. Because I knew this was going to happen. It's been said multiple times that I knew the Typhon would escape. And then instead of like not experimenting on them, I decided to make a device to counteract what was going to happen. And apparently I knew that the coral was going to be an intrinsic part of that. And apparently I knew that it was going to call some kind of apocalyptic beast from beyond the void. So I'm kind of... It's not just trusting Alex. It's more like I'm trying to trust my former self. Or I destroy everything. December was the one who told me to escape. January is the one who's telling me to blow it all up, right? Is this... Hang on, did this change? December's directive is to help me escape Talos 1. It claims that before I lost my memory, I hid the key to Alex's private escape pod in the debriefing room in the Neuromod division. It looks like Alex figured out its scheme first. The key was gone. I tracked a series of clues that led me to a safe in Alex's office. Yeah, I found those logs from me. I found Alex's escape pod key in his room. I could just leave this behind now. So this is the one that leads you to just leaving. So what happened? Did I create December before and then make its directive that I should just leave it all behind, but then I changed my mind and changed it to we should blow it up? And then there's Alex's. I don't know which one to do. I genuinely don't. I really genuinely don't know which one I should do. I mean, I could do both. It's not like... Surely it can't extend the length of the game that much if I do both. Oh, there's a call coming in.
Morgan, I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move.
Yeah.
Gosh, every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
Yeah, let's make a save right here in the TranStar lobby. Not lobby, the place where I began, or near enough. And then I can do both and see what happens. Cause I don't know. I'm suspicious. I'm so suspicious. It feels like they're implying the good ending would be the one where you try and save. Well, I don't know. I actually don't know if they're implying that. Getting everyone off the station and blowing it up seems like the morally best ending from right here. Trying to do Alex's one, Alex's plan is overshadowed by the fact that he said, this was my idea. He wants to do it as brother and sister, but we know that the two of us are assholes. So doing our plan is therefore skewed morally bad. And he was like, I knew the old you was in there somewhere, so to do his plan means to be leaning back into my original self. Which is not what I want to do, really, as the player, because we know that my original self was cold-hearted and murderous in pursuit. He also said we could save what we've discovered here, which is another morally dubious decision to be going along with, because the idea of trying to salvage stuff for our reputation or our careers is incorrigible, given that so many people have died. It doesn't matter now. So it feels like blowing the place up is like the good one, to be honest, if we can, well, even if we can't escape. The really and truly, this is my actual decision here, the real and true good ending feels like it's we blow the whole thing up and it doesn't matter who survives so long as all the Typhon die. And I was not against all the Typhon, like, specifically until right now, where they're, like, ripping a hole in space and arriving with this giant thing. So we'll do Alex's first, and then we'll blow it up, maybe. Hang on. Which one can I save over? Where was, like, the shortest, Oh, this was only like a few minutes afterwards, so let's save over that one. Because then I don't lose anything. Okay, this might be the last save I make. Okay, so we'll do Alex's and see how that goes. And then if that turns out to be really shitty, we'll blow it all up. But I want it on record that I think that doing what Alex thinks... I mean, if it doesn't work, then yeah, we're screwed. If it does work, then it's serving our egos as, like, CEOs trying to protect their investment. Jesus fuck, how did you do... You're not even... How? I always feel so embarrassed when I make actual scared noises. Like, I'm not Markiplier. What the hell am I doing? I'm really glad my inventory has been like really manageable, by the way. That's great. Okay, I've got the right objective here. We're gonna place the device. And it's in psychotronics, which means I have to go down to the bottom. Hey. Wee. Hey. Hey. It is cute. It's like if the mouth of Mordramoth was horrible. The mouth of Mordramoth is a really appealing design. It's like if they took that and made it really, really unnerving. I could look at the mouth of Mordramoth all day, just like in awe. Oh Christ. Okay, so this was the epicenter, so... Okay, bye. This was the epicenter of the entire thing. So it's probably going to be pretty bad in here. Yeah. No, eat shit. I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at it. Yep, it's fine. The way to deal with a lot of this stuff is just don't look at it and run.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is
Great, it's the one I can't use. Okay. Mordramoth, but he's flex glue. Is this the right one? Oh, hello. I'm almost relieved to see one of these things. After everything we've been through. Why did this, Mimic? Haha. Why do poltergeists like bathrooms so much? Is that just a coincidence? I love this completely useless decontamination room. You're not doing shit anymore. Okay. Anything in here? Apart from that?
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Hello. I do like that they're directing you to go inside this thing because obviously you did have to look at it quite often.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day.
So the fact that you have to go inside, you know, after all
What
this
is new? Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback
is...
Hello, Dr.
It makes sense. How do I get in there, though? Oh, wait a second. With these tests, this opens into it, doesn't it? This opens into the chamber. That's what they were doing. They would open the chamber right next to the testing room.
You probably didn't see me there.
I wish I had made a few more bullets.
I'm sure you didn't intend that.
Sorry, science operator. Enter the heart of the Carl. Oh, it's probably a hidden load screen. That makes so much sense. Oh, is it just fucking open? It's just fucking open, I guess.
Microgravity.
Oh, we're in the center of the thing. Oh, this satellite is like the one outside. It's nowhere near as dense as some of the places on the ship now.
You better do something. The reconstruction is destabilizing.
They're lying to you.
Hurry.
Yeah, it's a simulation.
That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
It's a simulation. They just showed the skyline of Earth like the beginning.
Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. one that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark, but what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
Wow. Wow, they drop nothing. That's not a door. What are we doing?
Again, Dr. Yu.
Hey. Well, I'm just doing what Alex says because I want to get a shit ending, I guess. Oh, that's so awful. Hey, by the way, I mean, your turning circle is like kind of manageable, so God, you can kind of see how it's programmed too. Like, not in a bad way, but you can kind of see how it iteratively generates itself. I don't know how to explain it. Which ending did you do first? Well, technically, I did the get myself off the station ending, which resulted in me just losing all life signs. This is the wrong one. I forget you have to leave through the male bathroom. No, wait. No, it's the female bathroom you leave through. The skedaddler ending, exactly. And I'm doing Alex's first because I'm the most curious about it. Is that worse than it was when I came in? Because I think it's going to be the bad ending, and then we'll do like the good one where we blow it all up, I guess. The hit the bricks ending. Don't say throbby. Don't say that. The Harry Potter porn parody. Nobody quote me on that, please. You know Master be giving Throbby a sock. Don't fucking clip that. Hey, did this get even worse while I was gone? Go to the device controls. Okay. Oh god. Oh gee. Well, myself is very unhappy that I'm doing this, but Alex likes it. Oh, wow. If this is in here, then how come... I mean, okay, there could still be gravity, but how come there's air? Just focus... Oh no, the chat is asking me to just play the video game. Wait, where is it? Where am I going? Am I just being too... the bridge? Oh god. So here first? Please don't freak out and show me a phantom. Please don't do a jump scare. Please. Please don't. I don't trust anything this game could do. Save when you can. Okay, I'll do a hard save if I can find a slot. That was only like 20 minutes apart, so let's do that one. Neuromod Division? What was I doing? I may not need these saves, I don't know. But if I want to have a new game plus, do I have to save over these? Why do I only get 20 saves? Thank you for reminding me to save, by the way, Mr. Bean. It was probably a good call. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, the game has a cap of 20 saves, not including quick saves. And I don't know what to think about that. It may be some kind of intentional, like... No problem doing nails, that's cute. Yeah, I want to go to the bridge, which you can only access through here. Hey, tube. Hashtag my tubes. Oh god, I don't care. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm finishing the game. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. I'm so glad I finally found the button that makes you go faster when you're in microgravity. Imagine if I hadn't been told. I think this part of the ship is unwell. I think every part is doing pretty bad.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
I'm so glad she interrupted him. Ship Borkin really is.
What
hey,
the
Alex.
hell have you done?
I've simply acted on Morgan's orders.
Huh?
Nonsense. You're a machine. An ill-conceived one. Morgan would never... You tricked her. Who programmed you?
I represent the desires of Morgan Yu, circa January 12th, 2035. Your sister created me to ensure her objectives would meet with success, and that yours would fail.
Mine? There's no difference between what I want and what Morgan wants.
Okay, hang on. Hang on, we can't do it with that there.
Not the real Morgan.
The idea of a real Morgan is fiction.
There's got to be an override.
Please step away from the terminal. You've left me no choice.
I thought it was gonna like poke him. He's unconscious. Hang on. I don't need a map really. What did you do that for?
I'm sorry, Morgan. I didn't want to harm your brother. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos 1 and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null wave, you'll have to kill me.
That looks so cool. I kind of half expect that we would have to go outside and like start shooting that thing in the face, although that would make no sense. Let's read some emails actually. Did you leave Talos? Lol. Genuinely didn't think Jan would do that. I mean, why wouldn't she? She's got an objective that was assigned by me and she has no concern for herself, only that one objective. It makes perfect sense that she would do literally anything to remove any obstacles in the way of that objective because she's a robot. Captain's loft. Kind of shitty up here, to be honest. What? Get out here. Bill Nixon Green. Briefing room keycard. Flight log. Oh, hang on. Earth liftoff at 1900. Yeah, this thing again. They're telling me about this again. What is with the weird, like... Let me read it out. This is the most suspicious thing in the entire game. As we were maneuvered to within 60 kilometers, a second shuttle appeared on radar in the vicinity of the drifting vessel. Transponders identified it as a military vessel. This cannot be like when they discovered the Typhon, right? Because it mentions Talos 1 existing and they're just making a routine stop at it. The captain spotted it first. There was a facility out there and it was running absolutely dark. No lights, radar transparent. We were too far to see any details, but it was big. What is this second dark running place? And why can't we see it? And why is it huge?
This is Captain Jada Marks. I'm setting down for posterity my deliberation over the fate of the shuttle Advent. I'm unable to determine with confidence if the Advent departed before being contaminated by the life forms presently overwhelming Talos 1. Best guess, based on telemetry data, Advent departed approximately 30 minutes prior to the first incident report logged by security. 30 minutes. It is within that narrow gap of uncertainty I must decide whether or not to remote detonate the shuttle and its 5 passengers. They may very well be flying a cargo hold full of mimics to an unsuspecting Earth. They may not.
Captain! We could sure as hell use that golden gun right about now!
I don't...
I get to do it?
Alex, this is Captain Marks. I'm calling to let you know I've authorized a full evacuation of Talos 1. I've tried to issue a mayday to Earthside operations, but our external communication systems are malfunctioning. If you're still with us, we're keeping our posts until the last pods are safely away. Marks out.
I'm not sure what that indicated, that second one. So I have 4 minutes to decide whether I kill 5 people. How many trolley problems can one game contain? How many? Save again. Good point. Very good point. They just sat down and they were like, "What if we made a video game of the trolley problem?" And then you have to do it over and over and over again. Welcome to the trolley nexus. Okay, what's the smallest amount of time between saves? That was just an hour. In case I need to go back for something. Oh, this was less than an hour? But it's better if I go back pretty far. Let's do the first one. I don't think I need the first hour to be saved. Okay, what do I do? I'm not gonna know how this... We can cheat the trolley by seeing which outcome is best with the save point. Yeah. Unless each save I make in this list of 20 is like some kind of list of 20 different versions of me that's currently being monitored from the outside. I mean, what else could this dark station be other than... thank you for the visual representation of the trolley problem, Soul Waspman. That's very creative. What could it possibly be other than some kind of thing watching me and my actions and generating everything that's going on? I mean, what about the windows? What about the fact that all of the stuff that you saw being created to fool you had to be done through a window? The helicopter existed in a room that was a giant window. All of the video playbacks that play 3D things that happened had to be done through windows. It's all done through glass. But there's no such thing implied within the station as to make it a simulation, unless it's just a fake. It's just telling you, yeah, in order to make something fake around you, there has to be a window or a mirror, and then they're gonna step back and be like, no, not actually, that was just to misdirect you. I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna know how this results in anything until the ending plays. Potentially. Unfortunately, it is time that we play an ad break. So I'm gonna take a second. Ads are gonna run, don't worry, don't be scared. Let's just run. I mean, I don't have much more to run down. I've already explained as much as I can into it about the situation. If it turns out that in any way it's everything you've done was a planned, some sort of simulation, and the whole idea was just to test what you would do. It was all an expanded version of the personality test you did at the beginning. If that's what it is, I just don't know. Are they really putting Morgan through the stress of an apocalypse? That's right. There's a third option to the trolley problem, and it's having an ad break. What else could this secret station be other than some sort of monitoring position that's tracking me and everything I decide to do? And the real Alex and the real Michaela are out on this dark station that they noticed one time, and everyone was like, nah, just ignore it. A little romp in the torture nexus. Is it that... I mean, obviously, I could have saved Alex when I walked in. Thank you, Mr. Bean, for telling me to make a save before I walked in, so I can go back and decide that. Because that, I mean, I can just do it without him. I don't need him to enact the ending I want. It's just funny that he gets taken out the equation. I was so worried about having to make a decision that could impact the lives of dozens. Thank God I can buy products and services. I've never played something that had me guessing at the very nature of reality until the last second. This is a game. Your decisions have no consequences. At this point, I think if I have to pick the right decision, which is to blow the station up to ensure... I think the right decision is that I blow up the shuttle, the 5-minute shuttle, and I also blow up the station, and everyone dies in order to give Earth the best chance of living into the next age. And if I don't pick that, this is a game, your decisions have no consequences. No, if I don't pick that option, I think some troops are gonna like land in my bedroom right now and gun me down because I made the wrong choice and I don't deserve. Everyone blowed up. I don't know why everyone blowed up. Can he come to my house? The prey ending is Alex breaking into your actual, for real, legit house and slapping your dog across the face. Oh my god. This has frayed me. This has destroyed my mind. I feel like this game has gaslit me. And I mean that in a really serious way. Like, I have been made to question the nature of everything. And if it just ends like, congratulations, you saved the Earth, you get a trophy, I'm actually going to feel like something is wrong. No, so awesome. I don't think that's weird at all. I think seeing how other people rationalize their choices is the point of this video game and most other games like Dishonored as well. I think that kind of genre, that's the whole idea. We want to see, like, that's I once got in a conversation when I was with the group with Five and Veg and Cassidy. We were going to Anime Expo. I got in an animated discussion about the factions in Fallout New Vegas, and generally, like, who did we pick and were they right? And when you've played it through and you've made that decision, and that decision becomes a part of your it becomes a part of your makeup because it's a decision you've made, because they offered you that decision, and when you've taken it, it becomes an aspect of you because it's something that you. I can't articulate this. Anyway, we all started discussing what the difference is. The Kings would be the even more correct choice. You're absolutely right. I am an independent Vegas truther, but at the same time, an independent Vegas is in some ways not really a cop-out, but saying it is going to be what you decide it to be is too idealistic. It's not a real ending. I didn't like any of the other ones because I think all the other ones are wrong, and I think Independent Vegas has enough contextual flavor attached to tell you what's gonna happen in order to Oh hey Rovo, we're just taking a break in here because we had ads to run, and I'm talking about the nature of choice in video games. In order to do Independent Vegas, you have to ally with the followers of the Apocalypse, who are described as an anarchic faction. Which means you have to accept on some level that you are not just taking the choice of free reign for yourself, but for all the people that you kind of control the lives of. That you are saying, we are all going to decide together. I don't think it means you become a dictator in a sense. But at the same time, if you wanted to say, I pick the Independent Vegas ending and I became a dictator, there isn't much you can say to disprove that. Which is why I say it's a little bit of a cop-out ending, because saying it is what you want it to be is out of the context of what the game provided. The other three, I don't think are good endings. I think they're obviously presented as an evil ending, and then like a kind of soft evil ending that's still pretty bad, and then a centrist ending that's bad, but you have to think about it to know it's bad. And I got in this discussion with the people at Anime Expo in our little house where we all discussed this, and it was really interesting to see other people just like worming their way into the conversation, because it was like, oh, New Vegas, let's chat. I'm not saying which is which, you have to be able to tell. But yeah, there was someone there who said he picked the NCR, and he was able to justify that choice in terms that made sense to himself. So that's what I mean. Fallout New Vegas has a great set of endings because different people are able to justify all of those endings and which is the best one according to the belief system they have. And they can articulate those reasons to you, and you can have... Yeah, we're talking about New Vegas. You can have a real discussion. You can't do that with Fallout 4. Fallout 4's factions are all just nonsense porridge. So yeah, I could talk to a guy who was like, no, this is why it would actually be pretty good to have the NCR in charge, and I can be like, I completely disagree with that. I think, despite it sounding like a more benign ending, it's going to end up with bad results for the people who have to live here, who are going to suffer because of that decision. But the point was that we were able to articulate our belief systems through the lens of the video game choice that we made. And I had to basically concede, not that one was better than the other, but I kind of went, you know what? The most important thing is that we are able to discuss and back up our choices. It doesn't matter that one of us, that we convince each other that someone's right and someone's wrong. It's more important that we're able to have a video game and a work of fiction support our individuality. That's really what I was trying to say. So yeah, I think there's a large part of role-playing games in general where the whole vibe of why they exist is to let people inhabit that space and see what decisions they want to make and allow them to follow through the thought processes they have in making those choices. And that's what we're doing right now. Do I blow up the fucking people or not? What do I do? What do I do? This is so contextless too. We've just been told that 5 people may be on board a craft with a bunch of mimics that may... Everyone blowed up. Go down and shoot them all personally. How do I go down? They're all fired to... They've got 5 minutes before they land on Earth. And I don't... All the context we've been given is they left 30 minutes before the first thing was called in. There's no way to figure out what happened here. I think people are telling me to blow them up. Can I ask if anyone happens to know? Can I simply ask to be told, does blowing up this shuttle or not have some sort of visible effect in whatever ending you get? Do you get to see the results of this? In any way. You don't have to tell me how much, but like, I'm presuming this... Everyone's going shush. Okay. Is that shush a standard Twitch emote? Oh, I guess it is, yeah. That's really funny. Play game. Okay, well then, whose decision am I making? Is it my decision? If I'm gonna okay, let's go back to the game, at least. If I'm trying to lean into the ending where I do what Alex wanted, then the stress and doubt are part of the experience. Yeah, I kind of figured by now. My voice is actually giving out because of how animated I've gotten about this. It doesn't super matter. Well, that's comforting. 5 people. The trolley problem doesn't matter, actually. What if I just hit myself really hard with this wrench? Okay, how about this? This ending, we are intending to do what Alex told us to do, and January is trying very hard to not let us do. Which is kind of weird, in the sense that the better ending is usually the one you have to work harder for, but now I'm being very hard directed towards do what January wants. Joining the war on trolley on the side of the trolleys. We can pin that. We can pin that in case we have someone to raid into. If I'm doing the ending right now, because we're going to do both. Unless it super doesn't matter and all the endings are the same and I take off my VR helmet and everyone goes, yeah, Prey 2017 is pretty good, but it's no Bioshock Infinite. I'm doing the one where I'm leaning into, I'm Alex's sister, I set up the way to control this outbreak. And if I were former Morgan, I know what former Morgan would do. Because I'm playing a role-playing game and I'm a CEO. What if I hadn't gone up there? Earth would be doomed, potentially. What else is in here? God, I wonder what this looked like before. Well, I guess it was just space, actually. I guess. Is there atmosphere out there? Is this thing creating an atmosphere? Hey, Omar. I don't know where the briefing room is. Oh, there's camera damage. What else is in here? One email. I still can't believe you agreed to that extra neuromod knowing how creepy those psychos are. Their lack of personality is contagious. Even Morgan's got glassy eyes now. Hasn't smiled or made a joke in what, a month? A year? A year? Really? Huh. A year is a long time to have my personality changed. Oh, I've got the key for this now. Well, This looks like some shit happened. I guess I found a few of the bridge safe? Well, maybe there's a code in here. I want to look for the code before I just cheat and open it. Oh.
Good evening, Talos. As a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals
Does
during
that
their
say
stay
the
aboard
spent
Talos
resources?
1. Dr. DeVries promises to make them as quick and painless as possible.
Activity status... Loop? What does this mean? Well, thank God I found a bolt caster. Give me some wine. Why are there shoes here? Oh, it was the birthday party that they planned. Oh, Blinnies. I remember the birthday party email that I just read. Hey, can you... Hey, good.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some...
Thank you.
I'll fix that. Job done.
Oh wow, a chipset. What am I gonna do with chipsets at this point? Oh, I don't need that right now.
Approach.
Sun-dried tomato jerky. Huh? I guess that's the Apex just kind of speaking. Is there a reason from... I'm behind... Wait. Wait. Wasn't this a window? Am I... Okay, is this just a camera feed? It's a looking glass window and there's a camera feed showing what's outside? So this isn't like anything weird. This is just how their bridge works. This isn't supposed to be anything too strange. Why is this getting so creepy? Why am I even down here? I don't think I should be down here. I feel like this is just curly things. Did I miss something? What the hell was that noise? You want to stream Pray for one more stream? No, I don't. No, like genuinely. Max, you're describing Alien, the movie. Was there something here that I didn't see? I get a feeling that either I'm meant to explore this or I actually have to go in here in a minute and do something and I've just skipped ahead. I don't want to skip ahead. What? Typhon corpse? Escape pods? Turret? Arboretum? Where in the Arboretum? I've been here before. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. But...
Good morning. The time is now 7 a.m.
Oh, good.
Standard work hours begin in 30 minutes. We hope you have a
What do you mean
productive
escape
shift aboard
pods?
Talos 1.
Did I just, like, skip ahead and... Oh, thanks. How many escape pod rooms that look like this are there? Is this the one that... No. Yes, wait, it is. This is the same escape pod room, right? That the guy was in. Maybe not? You're just circling around avoiding ending the game. I like to explore stuff. I don't understand why there's another escape pod section here. I don't understand why there was a really, really creepy behind the fourth wall section. Okay, yes, fine, I'm procrastinating. Fine. So in order, okay, so basically if you've done enough of this to get to here instead of doing the other thing, okay.
Soon the Apex Typhon will have invaded every quarter of Talos 1. Decide.
I didn't realize when I destroyed her the first time that it would become something I did for a reason. Also, I probably should have done that earlier so that Alex was conscious. I just got the achievement Do No Harm.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today.
That was it. It was just press that button.
This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
Oh my god, that was it. That was extremely short. And then a pop song? Okay, can I skip the credits and get to the post-credit scene? Because I keep watching. Can I skip them and get to the scene, or do I have to watch the whole thing? Because I mean, I'm going to be doing this multiple times. Please use dance emotes. I have to up the volume a bit. Yes, you can? Okay. Escape? No, hang on. I just saw a mimic turn into something. There's stuff happening during the credits. Ah, I see. So this is more of the ending. We tried to get rid of them, and then they came back. Look at them go! Okay, so Alex was a dipshit. We got rid of the stuff that was around the station, but there were more. Who could have guessed? I like how they did this. I like how they shoved, but they made it look like it went back to normal, and then it's like, nah. Those things are the funnest stuff ever. The way the phantoms move around. I've got to watch some kind of making of video about them doing that. Oh, is it a thing of the past and that's how the station went to shit? That's a good point. This might be showing the initial outbreak. That's a good point. Maybe I was mistaken. Oh, fuck the nightmare! Yeah, he would be here, wouldn't he? That's funny. Although if it is showing the initial outbreak, that is slightly confusing, because you could see this as being a continuation of the ending. I want a movie ending dance scene with the nightmare. I want that so bad. If they can do an ending where you put yourself in the toilet and then a mimic comes along and flushes the toilet, why can't I get a big pop movie dance ending with the nightmare? Oh, there's more. Okay, I'm gonna press escape. Did I fuck it up? Did I fuck it up? Fuck you! Fuck you!
It's finished.
Fuck you!
How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us, but its most surprising act was sparing Dahl. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
Would you let it live?
yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dahl's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null-wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Fuck you. Wasn't Wasn't Bioshock Infinite such a great game? Wasn't... Yeah. You're right. No, it's worth it. It's worth it. I get it now. I get it. I was saying all that because I didn't see the angle they have done. So you can kind of tell what if this isn't real. But you're playing Prey 2017 made by Alex? Yeah. What if I just sit here and don't pick? Oh my god, it's a biased account. That entire thing was unreliably narrated as well? No, this was based on Morgan's memories. No, that is true. That is true. I mean, I don't know how much they could have changed what happened to make some sort of reconstruction. How many times did I say if they take off my VR helmet and they go, congratulations, you finished Prey? How many fucking times? I did point out that Morgan wasn't talking. I did do that. Ugh. Yeah, it was slightly abrupt, but then I did kill them, so what else could have happened? Okay, give me a second. No wonder I empathized with the Typhon. No fucking wonder. Hang on. I'm just gonna check Steam. Wow, less than 10% of people killed Alex. Okay. The achievements I've only got 37% of the achievements. The achievements I just got were performing the neurotomy on Dahl. I got do no harm, complete the game without killing any humans. I didn't think I would get that because I thought I did some by accident. And I and thou, you completed the game in the most empathetic way possible. Everyone clap for me. I did not I wasn't using a guide of any sort, and I am certified empathetic. Go me. First try. Even though I picked that one where it went to shit. So that, wait a minute, that's the canon ending. Right? Setting, okay, so what did happen? What actually did happen? It must have been first pie. Well done. Hang on, is my reactive back? No. What was the canon ending? Because Alex obviously survived. So potentially we did Alex's plan and then we got rid of, oh god, what the fact that Earth's actually like completely ruined. The other people are robots. Yeah, this is a lot to take in. So I obviously realized that Michaela's voice was roboticized in outside of the simulation. So what he must have done was like recreate their personalities inside robots with their voices attached, because I'm not sure what that implies. They could be all dead? Or perhaps they uploaded themselves for some other reason. Maybe we're just supposed to kind of interpret that however we feel is appropriate. I also obviously noticed that Alex himself looks a lot more disheveled. He's older. This is a pretty dire situation for everything. Next he should try Minecraft. I mean, okay, maybe, okay, I shouldn't judge it. Hop on Minecraft. I shouldn't judge it until I see what happens if I take his hand. I need to reload. We can load up this Phantom with so many gamer skill neuromods to go pro at Fortnite. I can't believe how much that was implied by everything I discovered, including the fake out ending. And at the same time, it's like, I didn't mean this. I didn't mean this one. I meant the one before it. This one? Phantom plays Twitch. I wish I had a reactive to change to where I was a Phantom. I want to be one of them. Okay, wait, yeah, that was the other thing I was about to say. Morgan was clearly real because this was her memories. Or his, I guess, whichever one. But like, they were testing whether I picked a male or female Morgan. So, what happened to her? I guess we presume she died. Morgan died, I guess? Institute of Typhon Gender Studies. Good line. God, fuck you. I can't believe... Oh my god. Like, it doesn't detract from having played the game, because it really happened. Excuse me, I wasn't overthinking the plot. I was right. Ow! Oh yeah, the thing about clones was kind of over the top. That was kinda... But at the same time, I don't think it's possible for me to play a game with a game like this that has I can't think. It's not possible for me to play through a sci-fi game that has a twist ending without me... Can you please fuck off? Without me coming to the conclusion that it was clones. Case in point, everything I said while I was playing Outer Wilds, which turned out to be about half true. Now you can replay an alien the fuck out. Yeah, I could become a banana. I mean, yeah, technically what they were doing was making me replay Morgan's life. I could never have guessed that I would have been a Typhon playing a video game, because there's no actual, like, clue into that. I thought he was trying to get something close to his sister back by testing what she would do about stuff somehow. But in a way, wasn't he trying to see whether the Typhon could be like his sister? In a way, isn't he like...
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery and we are making our way to the shuttle bay.
I've informed him of the threat to the station and...
Fine, Morgan. I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Yeah, isn't he just trying to, like...
Machine. No conceived one. Morgan wouldn't have...
push the Typhon
You
into
tricked
being
her.
more like Morgan and understanding
Who
all the
programmed
choices she
you?
made. She must be dead. This is just the Morgan nexus. Why else make it Morgan? I mean, I can see the version of events where that's the only thing they could do, because they need someone who had agency during the whole thing, and she's like the only one who wasn't. Thanks.
Integrity is compromised. Let me fix that. Job done.
I was operating under the assumption that Typhon is playing the video game like this thing is seeing the UI. How humanoid is my shadow? I'm glad I did point out the whole thing about how I clearly wasn't speaking, you know? Shit. Why autosave there? The good job you did it, Aspatzer, to encourage the Typhon, not you. In which case, it's completely forgiven.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Hell of you.
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station and...
Fine, Morgan. I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Consider the risk. Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution. None of us has the right to endanger every life on Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
You made the right choice. The terminal's linked up again. It should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate through the Coral and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1, including the big one outside. The rest of us should get away with a mild headache. I'll let you do the honors, but you better hurry.
I swear I've seen an alt of this cutscene where Alex shoots January. How? Maybe that's a mod or something. Hang on, why wouldn't he shoot January? They're at odds and one of them is trying to convince me. Realistically speaking, why would he even leave her unharmed? It was voiced. I have to wonder how much of Alex's portrayal here is honest in the way Morgan admitting what she did. No, seriously, why would Alex even suffer January's existence? He doesn't come across as a good person here and he'd have the means to alter that. So, without seeing the other ending, I'm led to believe... Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe destroying all of the Typhon on Talos 1 is kind of a greedy ending, but then more of them eventually arrived anyway. Maybe blowing up the station, you know, kills everyone still on it and the Typhon on it, but they just return eventually as well. We don't have confirmation that anything you experienced on Talos... Well... Yes, we do, because they said that this was constructed out of Morgan's memories. That's the only information we have about why this exists, and I don't think they have the ability to take and control memories. Dead December bot is because January killed it? Well, that would make sense. Huh. You can kill January whenever, yeah. So what happens if you kill January really early on? Do you still get the dead December in front of you? Oh my god, I'm so happy I can finally look up what the endings are after I finish stream. Can somebody tell me you just have... do you get to have December? What on earth? Okay. Is there any purpose to completing the game again with Alex conscious? Or I'm guessing it basically does exactly the same thing? I don't think I need to complete the game. You get one for leaving on the escape pod. What do you mean, get one? Actually, the escape pod ending basically confirms, doesn't it, that... Oh, an ending with everybody! I see, I see. Oh, when you blow it up. No, I presumed that was going to happen. That's why I'm doing that ending next. What I wanted to know was whether there was anything different about this ending, where he happens to be conscious when you do his ending. That's all I was asking. I'm going to do the blow up ending now. I'm presuming there isn't. Because it doesn't really matter if he's awake or not, you know? He's just waiting for you to press the end game button. Unless it's like one sentence, we'll leave it there then. Okay, let's reload. Where the hell do I reload from? Here, maybe? Yeah, I would imagine it was probably pretty small. The amount of justification work they have to do so that this ending actually works. Like, no wonder they had to imply it in various ways. There is no way to have that ending feel satisfying if it comes out of absolutely nowhere. So you have to be suspicious. I never got in this room! How do you get in the skill recording room? Oh my... Jesus Christ. So mad. So mad I never got in there. I mean, there's got to be a way. Wait, did I go over here? I think I did. Oh yeah, this is just upstairs. You can kind of hear the place being torn apart, which is nice. Isn't it so sad the game wasn't a massive hit with classic Tumblr fandom? You can very easily play it unspoiled 8 years later because no one gives a fuck. That is kind of sad, yeah. Is there any way? I can't see any way in there at all. It's so sealed off. No shade to my fantastic audience, but I'm actually kind of excited to replay this without chat so that I can have the volume on, so I can like really immerse in the sounds, because you do kind of lose that a little bit when you're streaming. All right, let's do this one. Reactor console. God, I think the moment where you find the destroyed December with the note on it has to go down as one of my all-time gaming moments ever. You could alien the fuck out. I mean, I will for achievements, sure. I haven't even touched that side of it. Yeah, where's Prey 2? Where the fuck is Prey 2? I want more of doing this. This rules. This rules so fucking hard. Where is the rest of it? I want to save Earth, actually. Oh wait, where is the reactor console? I don't know, because it doesn't tell me. Power plant. Where was... Ow! Excuse me. Where's the power... Can you leave me alone? I guess it's in life support, maybe? You gotta fuck the alien! I was trying! Okay, I've got 11 minutes before an ad break. I bet I can snooze it and finish. Because the ending is not actually that long. Tired as fuck, Alex. Speed patching your video game in real time as you bug into walls. Any bugs that you found in the game were in fact just the fact that Alex's version of this has limitations. Don't scream at me. I didn't even need to pick up anything anymore. Did I ever open this door? I don't even have the key card for this. Hey. Sorry, who was speaking at me? Will you be playing extremely good DLC Moon Crash on stream? Probably not. Probably not. I think we've finished this game right about now. This is going to be the end. I kind of have overheard that Moon Crash does have a narrative to it, but if I really feel like playing more Prey, maybe it can come back and I'll do the DLC maybe? I don't know. Yes, I do know what game I'm playing next. It was on my schedule. I'm going to be dipping into Dredge to see what that's all about. Another game that people really liked. Heard a lot about it. Happened to own it. Gonna see what's going on in Dredge.
Here for an appointment?
Oh hey, Yoni.
Looks like
You love the story structure of Moon Crash. That does make it sound interesting. What the fuck? Oh hey.
Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected.
Oh, that's right. I can't use guns.
Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
You thought it was better than the base game? Well, that's interesting.
Explosive gas detected.
How does a DLC like engage with this premise?
Open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Where am I going? Anyway, yeah, I will... The entire game is analogous to how a neuromod functions. Lived experiences torn out of your head as you're set back to zero. Oh, so the thing I predicted also was correct. Hang on, I'm gonna snooze ads. The thing I said was correct in that whenever I die, maybe I'm just coming back as another guy the next time and doing a different thing. Maybe each death is canonical. I did say that at one point, I think. Oh, this is the power plant. Oh, God. Okay. Whee. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Let's go through here, apparently. Ow! Ow! Oh, that was the cell. Go away. Please leave me alone. Hang on, I mean, I've got a million of these. It truly was a Psycho Shock, yeah, actually. What do I do? I've done one of them. Is there another one, or is that both of them in one thing? Use the arming keys. Apparently there's another one. Please fuck off. Please, can you fuck off? Key receptacle. Okay, I've got to get to the other one. Oh, they're in here. They're in here? No? Where is key receptacle? It is in there. Stop doing shit to me. Reactor emergency protocol. Reactor reboot. Sorry. Oh, down there? Oh, that opened this. Sorry, I was getting blasted by too much shit to notice. This is cool. Oh! I don't get to escape, it just does it.
They're lying to you.
No, I do get to escape. That was just a flash through. I woke up a little bit.
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
Where was the lift again? Fuck off. Fuck off. Where was the lift? Hey, can I have it? No. Oh my god. Hey, you can't come. Oh. Hang on. Just give me this one. Guys, where was the lift in here? I don't remember. There it is. Who says they're lying to you? Who is sewing this? That is a good point. That's a good point. We don't trust anything. Oh my god. This was simultaneously. There was nothing wrong with how this was written in order to establish the conclusion at the end. It was fine. I was led to the correct conclusion. So it worked. At the same time,
warning.
This was one
level
of
explosive gas detect warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected.
How do I describe it? How do I have to get up there?
Open flames or
Where's the
sparks
fucking
until
stairs?
repairs can be made. Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
I just wanna find some stairs, but they're all broken. Thank God I have fly around like a motherfucker juice. Hey, I can't shoot you, so like, go away.
Warning.
Yeah, no.
Dangerous level of explosive gas detected.
That's the wrong one. Ow.
Dangerous level of explosive gas.
Hello. Good.
Is one of the robots messy, or are the other Typhon trying to get through to you because they know what the humans are trying to do to them? I think I've got to consider that my mentality is elevated above the Typhon in the simulation. I can't believe it was a fucking simulation. I can't believe I took off my VR helmet. Hey. On the basis of it, it makes perfect sense. They've lost Earth to these things. The only thing they've got an idea of how to combat this is that they strap one into a chair, and then they do a reverse neuromod where instead of taking gubbins out of the neurons of a Typhon, they put some human's brain into it to see how it reacts to the idea of being human. The only thing they can possibly do is try and do it in reverse to see if the Typhon can possibly have any kind of connection. It makes sense. And they used Morgan because Morgan may be dead, and Morgan had like the most agency of anyone during the initial attack. Sorry, I didn't realize it was here. So what was with the bit where I suddenly hallucinated? Where do I go? The bridge. The bridge is through Arboretum. What was with the one singular ride in the lift where I saw a phantom in here with me? Oh, The jump scare where you have to press your finger to calibrate the window, and then you see a phantom in front of you as if it's your own reflection. Do you remember? I was like, why was it implying that I am like a Typhon? I didn't miss that. I didn't miss the implication. I just couldn't place it. Alex makes a comically large neuromod for the Apex Typhon. Shit, I didn't scan it. How do you I need to scan the Apex. I didn't do that. They told me not to, so I have to.
Microgravity detected.
The weirdest thing about that jump scare that they obviously put in to foreshadow the ending is that I had to go back to that location and then intentionally look down a hallway I happened to have not been in. There was no reason to go in there according to my actual, like, objectives. I had no reason to go in. I was just doing it out of pure curiosity. And it turned out that they put a completely unique jump scare and an ending implication in that location. And I just hadn't seen it, and I just happened to go back because I was lost. I saw a vital piece of foreshadowing only because I was lost. I had to hop away for 20 minutes. I'm trying to enact the other ending. That was probably the only thing you missed, so nothing really. I'm just getting through the difficulty of ignoring all the challenges and running my ass off.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Let's get through that dialogue first. Let's quick save. Oh, they're not here. No one's here in this one. Well, could I just... You kidding me? You don't have to do shit. Why am I back in here? I don't... Did that thing just wobble? I don't need to go in here. I need to go up there.
Who? What am I talking
Oh, they're up here this time.
Morgan.
Morgan? Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan, you.
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. I wish you understood. I've bent the course of this entire station around what you wanted.
What does
let
that
you persuade me. And now you're gonna throw it all away? Just stop and think for one goddamn second, Morgan.
The safety is off on his firearm.
I think you've said enough.
So if I try and initiate... That's him
never
killing
harm you, Morgan.
January.
Never. This machine, it had your voice.
Soul Waspman, that's where that
From the video,
was.
you've done something with operators, but this? It's not too late, you know. We can still salvage this. You change your mind once, you can change it again. I won't stop you if you decide to end it all. I told you I wouldn't. So, what's it gonna be?
Sorry, Alex.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
I wish there was something I could have said to snap you out of this fugue. It's my fault.
Oh, don't be sad. Hang on, I gotta snooze ads again. We can do this without another ad break.
Too much. And the worst part, it isn't losing the station or the tech. It's you. I lost my sister. That is a mistake I will never recover from.
Yes, you implanted a bit of your...
Reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Yeah, he wanted to just add that in there.
The shuttle is ready to go, Morgan. I'll wait a few minutes before detonation, but then I'm gone. You're on your own after that.
Log submitted.
Get to the shuttle bay. Right. The shuttle bay. Right. Lobby. Shuttle bay. That's 2 loading screens. I can do that in a couple of minutes. Good thing I extended the walkway to the shuttle. Actually, I guess he had to go onto the shuttle himself, so he would have done that if I hadn't somehow.
Detected.
Microgravity! I've got 6 minutes until ads and 5 minutes 40 seconds until the shuttle leaves. And I have to go this way around. Yeah, just leave me alone, please. At least I know where I'm going now. There's a turret flying about.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Boof. Come on, we can do this.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent.
Does anything happen
Please
if you were able to
evacuate
scan one of the Apex Typhon? Does it have to be in that room? I've tried before and I couldn't do it because I don't think I was close enough. It may be that I didn't try hard enough, but let's just leave it for now. I mean, what could happen? What would how could that do anything? This isn't real. Never mind. If it's something, I'll do it on my own later. We're just gonna get to the shuttle. I imagine maybe they put that lobby. I imagine they put that in that line as a way to explain why you couldn't scan it, perhaps? God, I can't believe Alex shakes your hand and said, "Hey, did you like the video?"
Imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Yeah. I hope everybody that I was saving in the you know, all those other guys, I hope they're all, you know, on their way. Maybe it genuinely has no info on it. That would be a good explanation, yeah. What would they say? If you don't deal with this, it's gonna consume Earth. This may be one of the bleakest games in terms of its ending that I've ever played. Unless it genuinely changes its ending depending on what I do. Hey guys, eat shit actually.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Oh, I don't have time for this.
Warning, vital signs critical.
Eat everything.
Clear. Operator deployment.
I don't need to do this. I looked it up on Reddit. No, not yet. Tell me it on Discord, please. We don't have time. Okay, Igwe's here, Michaela's here, no one else? No, none of the survivors? It's just...
Warning, reactor detonation.
Oh no, Elazar's here.
Please evacuate Talos 1.
Oh, they're in the cargo hold! We win! Okay, what do I do? What do I do? Sit down.
Ready or not, starting debark operations.
Hell yeah.
Pre-flight check is who gives a shit. Hang on to your seat. This will be a rough ride.
Warning,
do these windows work or?
Please evacuate Talos 1.
Okay. That was a fucking great line. That's one of...
I keep having this dream.
one of Steve Bloom's best lines right there. Okay, so I think this... Yeah, this is now actually... Snooze ads again. This is showing the initial outbreak confirmed because this couldn't possibly be an ending. Who gives a shit? Look, I think it was all worth it because we fixed whatever Steve Bloom's character's name was. And that made this all worth it. Did they already do the little sneaky mimic thing in the corner? Oh no, there it is. Okay, skip. Wait, can I have my reactive on? Yes! Version 3.5.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us, but its most surprising act was sparing Dahl. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dahl's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
Spin! Oh, there's a reployer in here, thank God.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories.
Maybe Morgan is alive, because how else would they get the memories?
Today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you.
Rotate.
Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
In isolation, this... If you saw this, it would look bad. Like, just a binary choice like that. You'd think, what kind of game does that? But in context,
we're gonna
it's fine.
shake things up. Like old times.
Oh, that's it? Oh, that's it! It's just... My hand turned vaguely humanoid. Total campaign time, 37 hours. 13 rescued humans. 112 neuromods installed. No humans killed. Congrats on the flesh hand. Well, I guess that's it. See, I should have expected there to be an incredibly bleak ending because Radrosh likes it, and Radrosh only likes games that end with like humanity's eradication. So that was Prey. I cannot believe how much I was able to intuit about that despite having no clue how that would actually turn out. I've got 1 minute and 30 seconds before my ads get forcibly run. And that's all I'm trying to avoid. Who do I... Brian David Gilbert streaming. I'm going to raid Brian David Gilbert, everyone. I hope he's doing something fun. It seems to be Pokemon. So I'm going to raid him. He goes by him, right? This is the raid message. If you want to use it, I'm not sure how that works when you raid someone famous. There we go. Also a goodbye message from me. I will be back. I'm going to start Dredge on Friday and see how that goes. Just as a little, like a little break from the horror gaming. We're going to do something like really just nice and relaxing and do some fishing. So look forward to that. Also, I have to correct myself. I said at the weekend I would be coming back next weekend with The Sims. I might have to not do that. I will let you know like tomorrow. I've got stuff to do this weekend. I've got birthday things for a family member, so I may not be able to do Sims, or I may move it. I will decide, but sorry about that. Anyway, I will let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining me for all of Prey. It was a game of all time, for sure. Thank you, everyone. Good night.